What is going on, everybody? Little different video I got going on here today. I figured I'd switch it up. I do work for Ford, so I'm gonna make some videos about some of the vehicles, just because there's probably gonna be some of you out there that may be looking for a new car, so or have an older Ford. So I'm gonna show some things on the new Ford. One of the newest, biggest things that has just, I wouldn't say recently came out, but just came out, is the new Sync 3. So there was the Sync and then the My Ford Touch operating system, and now there's Sync 3. Huge different, huge improvement. I absolutely love it. I've had about 2 complaints on it, but it is what it is. I think it's much easier for the older generation to learn off of. I know my Ford Touch was, I would say, you know, if you are very good with technology, it was easy to use, but there was a lot of complications with it. It was a slow system. But anyways, getting into that, this is kind of what the home screen looks like. As what I like to say is, you know, apps. But this is a 2017 Ford Explorer XLT. So it has the upgraded tech package in it. So that allows you to get the upgraded, the bigger screen, and then also the navigation system is also an add-on. So this is the home screen. Shows you the navigation, the radio, which I'll turn on so we can show what that looks like, and then we can hook up your phone to it also. But again, a very easy system to use. Starting off, it's basically like tabs. So you get your audio where you have your radio. You get your different sources for AM, FM, Sirius Radio. You get free for 6 months when buying a new vehicle. And then Bluetooth, once your phone is hooked up, you can also play music and stuff that way. Going to climate, as you can see down here, you do have all your climate controls here. I can adjust my temperature, my fan speed, where I want the air to blow out. But also you can use the touchscreen, which is kind of nice. You do have the dual temp, which means that I can change the temperature on the passenger side if the passenger wants at a different temperature there. Going into phone, once we connect the phone up, navigation system is the biggest improvement on this Sync 3. Reason being is with the My Ford Touch system, and I can probably do another video on the My Ford Touch too, just to show a little comparison, a little difference between that. But the Sync 3 navigation system is what I like to compare it to Google. And the reason because is when first thing we do is we can touch destination and we can set up home. We can search for food, fuel, hotels, anything like that, hospitals, gas stations. But as far as putting in an address, with the My Ford Touch system, you had to type in your city, then it would move to your state, then your address. With this one, it is super easy. Trying to think of an address I can use so people aren't freaking out. But if you just start typing stuff in, it starts bringing up suggestions. And the other nice thing is I can just keep going to town on this. So let's just use this address that's coming up first here. Cord Street, Elkhorn, Wisconsin. You can type in the whole address right here on the screen. And again, I don't know whose address this is, so please don't do anything like that. But there it is again. I just typed in the exact address and it came up. It's just like Google. When you type it in, you're looking for an address. It's that easy. Start.
Obey traffic laws.
We get our little lady that talks, and she maps it out for you. You do get the different views, 3D view, north, facing north, and we can shut her up if we want to. But again, super easy to use. Go back in there, and I want to actually just cancel this out. And then there in the navigation menu, you do get navigation settings where you can change it to be whether it be the fastest route, the shortest route, or the best fuel economy route. So that's kind of nice there too. Apps, once you get your Android or Apple device hooked up to the Sync 3, there are some apps out. The biggest one right now and the main one out is Pandora. So when you hook your phone up, you can run Pandora. You do have to wire it into the car via USB to get these apps to come up. But then what else? Settings, not too much I really would show anybody in here. Obviously, if you have an Android phone, we turn that on. Vehicle, you can change the keyless entry, so there is the numbers on the door so you can lock and get in and out of your car. That's really about it, I think. Sound settings, general, you know. The other big thing and nice thing is with this, and you probably all saw that Wi-Fi. No, we don't have the in-car Wi-Fi like Chevy does. You know, that is what it is. This Wi-Fi on here is to hook up to Wi-Fi at your house or somewhere, you know, here at the business or whatever. Ford can send out updates via Wi-Fi for the system. Which before, when you had My Ford Touch, you actually had to come into the dealership, or you had to go onto the computer, use a USB stick, and then plug it into the car, do the update that way. So, again, a much better system. As you guys can see, I don't know how much easier it can get than that. But yeah, that is my demonstration on Sync 3. If you have any comments, leave questions down in the comments section. If this is your first time watching, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will be doing many more videos, I'll leave a link in the bottom to my first video. More vlogs, car videos to come, but figured since here I do work for Ford, I would show other videos that may or may not interest some of you. So if it doesn't, it doesn't, but you know, learning more about a car before you even walk into a dealership and knowing about it makes your life a lot easier, and sometimes can make our life a lot easier. I have no problem explaining all the little things here and there to everybody, but the more you know about it coming in, the more comfortable you're gonna feel about it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.